Hello and welcome to a Squadron 42 update looking at what Cloud Imperium have been working on over the last few weeks and what they're focused on now in July 2022 for the first instalment of Star Citizen's single player campaign. We also cover AI features here too that are a major part of Star Citizen's development for the persistent universe, but to be honest, most bits of Squadron 42 will make their way into Star Citizen's persistent universe at some point. That's just part of the development process. But let's start with AI here anyway. A new AI designer joined the AI content team and began improving the current shopkeeper behavior by expanding the variety of voices and dialogues. The team set up a leisure behavior AI to use the Mobiglass from different usables. AI content also began their work on the Master at Arms behavior. The landing officer is now finished and integrated into chapter flow. The role of this AI is to help the player land safely and correctly orientate themselves on the sort of landing pad, with character animations playing to assist with positional and rotational changes. This routine can now be viewed on the ship's cockpit display. AI content received essential bug fixes from AI tech to allow the movement of trolleys from multiple alignment points. The AI can now wheel a diagnostic cart towards and away from the Gladius when it lands, so they can actually perform diagnostics and look like they're fixing up ships. AI features began implementing logic for a selection of different human attack archetypes: Defender, Pusher, Strafer. The Defender chooses a position to attack from and remains there until cover is compromised or it's no longer valid. The Pusher is more active, rapidly closing the distance between them and the target in order to build pressure. The Strafer is more tactical archetype, choosing a lateral position outside the direction the target is aiming in to set up for flanking opportunities. Each NPC can select the attack archetype that they determine to be in the best sort of interest in that situation based on multiple criteria. They also started implementing each of the criteria scoring functions and the system for summing these and weighing the archetype selection choices. Work also went into perception, cover, and movement. Animations for the female skeleton. For the Vandal, the team took advantage of some new tech that they talked about in April and merged the Vandal and Human Master Graphs, the top-level state machine that controls AI behavior of characters. They also selected and processed the animations generated in last month's mocap sessions, including bespoke animations for a section of stealth gameplay. One of AI Tech's focuses has recently been optimizing and improving 3.17.2. This involved adding functionality for the planetary nav mesh and AI reinforcement features. AI Tech also prototyped a set of fauna behaviors. They're currently setting up animations, basic creature roaming behavior, and basic combat behavior. Really excited that they've started working on creature behaviors for AI sets. Work continued on the locomotion code. This included improving the transitions between different locomotion states by further developing the initial implementation of pose matching. They also began improving and fixing idle steps, which are special animations used for extremely short paths. For 3D navigation, the team improved the implementation of Orca 3D for collision avoidance and continued to develop brake splines. This will help entities select the appropriate spline based on its skills, direction, and other conditions before smoothing its entrance, allowing it to perform a cinematic movement in a systemic behavior. AI vehicle features enabled the AI to control different ship modes, allowing NPCs to switch to the correct mode when quantum jumping or using missiles. Having those different operator modes may actually lead to more smarter AI in certain areas where they can go, actually this AI specializing in missile control or navigation and quantum jumping or whatever. The animation team worked on zero-G traversals, helmet usage, female spec ops AI, and look dev for weighted characters. Improvements were made to the cast locomotion, vandal searching, vandal in cockpits, sick persons, and ladder blockouts. Progress was made on the Master at Arms and the Volt SMG and shotgun. Previs tests were done on Chapter 1's AI, while improvements were made to the reaction system to enable smoother feeling gameplay. They're currently making final passes on several character and cast members' facial animations. Character art continued to develop key outfits for the UE Navy. They also worked on armor for the Screaming Gallisons and made some major updates to the hair shader alongside the graphics team. The weapons team have been working on a number of Vault weapons, including an assault rifle, LMG, SMG, and shotgun. They also finalized their work on the physical riot shield, while the art team worked on modeling new assets. Animation work to give life and functionality to several FPS devices, including the fire extinguisher, laser trip mine, breaching charge, and a Vault sniper rifle. A new Werner underbarrel light attachment was created as well. The Squadron 42 feature team continued to work on character customizer, making visibility and usability improvements alongside general polish. The ability to request weapon attachments from the Master at Arms was also added. The team supported persistent entity streaming as recent changes caused knock-ons that affected several Squadron 42 missions. Gameplay story began implementing the last of the mocap data captured at the end of April, which allowed them to complete several scenes to a high standard. It also enabled them to deliver a new scene featuring NPCs dragging a refueling hose over to the Gladius and plugging it in. There are new mocap sessions that they've done with the team preparing to work with data when it arrives. Maintenance and pose updates were done for several story scenes. The team also updated all bunk beds and mess hall scenes to ensure they correctly handshake with the AI. The FPS team moved on to 3 new chapters, with 2 more in the pipeline for the coming weeks, as well as continuing to implement all in-game scenes, conversations, breakouts, and rejoins. Social design worked very closely with social AI to implement some of the expanded systemic content. For example, engineers going about their daily schedules and crew on downtime in the mess hall. Narrative continued moving through the updated mission flow, assessing whether the existing lines still sell the intended story moment and whether they provide clarity on how to progress properly. The team then moved on to another of the larger set pieces levels and outlined the prospective scripts and characters. Narrative also developed ideas for in-mission collectibles, discussed the presentation and tone of mission objectives, and outlined the hint system that will help lost players. QA supported cinematics by reproducing issues found during development and chasing up outstanding bugs, still causing issues for the team. They also made a push for editor testing to ensure that tools used by the team are working as intended, ensuring the development workflow remains stable. In the near future, UI will begin implementing more streamlined vehicle HUDs and multifunction displays for Squadron 42. In preparation, they finalized the new layouts and visual concepts for these. VFX worked on a key cutscene involving significant amounts of destruction. The VFX team said, due to the extra complexity of this scene, we spent some R&D time trying different ways to convincingly animate metal structures, bending and tearing as opposed to simply shattering, like in lots of real-time destruction simulations. Elsewhere, VFX Concept worked on a new suite of energy-based weapons, and support was given to the art and design teams across various locations. Boom! That's it for your Squadron 42 update this month. They are making progress, but we don't have any hard dates on a release yet. But what do you think? Do you like the progress that's being made on Squadron? When do you think we'll see a release? Are you excited for a load of those features sort of being slowly implemented into the persistent universe as well? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below.
Greetings, citizen. I am NordVPN Man, bringing the justice of cybersecurity to the world. I protect you from ads, trackers, and malware. I punched a guy so hard once with security features that I knocked him back in time. He was able to use the knowledge of the future to become incredibly rich and wealthy. He bought like 10 subscriptions to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer after that. Really smart guy. Another time, I prevented a hacker from snooping at your IP address by taking off his hands. You can't hack with no hands. Probably. Anyway, you should get NordVPN, otherwise the terrorists win.
Every month we have a giveaway. For July 2022, we're giving away a Hull A cargo hauler, as well as a Nomad multi-role freighter. That Nomad also comes with a hovercrod bike. So there's 2 lucky winners this month, and both of those packages contain access to Star Citizen. Comment on any of my videos during this month to be in for a chance of winning that, and check the description down below for more details. please consider becoming a Patreon or channel member with the join button under my videos. This nets you a variety of exclusive extras, badges, influence on the channel and content and special videos, as well as helping us produce daily content. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care, and I'll see you in the verse.